Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and welcome to my YouTube channel, I guess. I cannot believe those words just came out of my mouth. This has been in the works for a while. I've been thinking about this since I graduated high school. I guess I should introduce myself for the people that don't know. My name's Hannah Baker and I am a student at Penn State University. I am from the area, so really like makeup and fashion and all of that stuff. I have an Instagram that you should go follow, and it's at hannyybakes with 2 I's. And I plan to make a lot of videos for this channel, not just makeup related, like hauls and everything like that. I'm totally open to any type of video that anybody wants to see, kind of. But yeah, I feel so blessed to be sitting here in front of this camera right now and talking. Like, it's crazy. Like, I could cry. It's crazy that people actually care what I have to say. Like, that is crazy. Like, I can't even fathom that. That's like, thank you guys for encouraging me to start this YouTube channel. Like, it feels amazing, and I needed this extra push to really just like do what I've been wanting to do for years. So if you guys could be supportive of this video, if you have something mean to say, just don't say anything, and you could like it, share, subscribe. I don't know how the YouTubers say it. Just, you know, tell your mom, tell your dad, put it on Facebook, pin it on Pinterest, post it everywhere. Thank you, and I guess we should just get into this. I'm gonna just do my normal everyday makeup today. I don't really wear makeup on an everyday basis because I'm lazy and my skin can't handle that. But if I do, this is just like normal makeup. This isn't too much for me, at least. It might be like too much for you. I don't blame you, but yeah, and let me know of any other type of video you guys want to see. I am open to it, like I said, and let's just get right into it. Okay, well, I guess I should just get into it then. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my hair back. Every time I do an Instagram live, I wear these headbands. So I'm gonna start with primer. I've been using the same 2 primers for like years now. I use the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer. It's the purple one, and it's really good if you have like oily skin. I mean, my skin's kind of combination, so it's not always the best for my skin, but it really like, it's, I don't know if you can tell from what it just did right there, but it's Photoshop in a little squeeze tube. Like, it's Facetune. That's what it is. It's Facetune in a tube. And I am not light-handed with this. Like, I put it all over my face. I'm trying to be as smooth as possible. If you have textured skin like me, my skin, the texture of my skin has gotten a lot better recently since I stopped tanning and just started like spray tanning. But still, like, I do have some texture, especially towards like the sides of my face. So yeah. I typically like to let my primer set for a minute because it just like looks better and your makeup kind of adheres a little bit better if you give it a couple minutes. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go with a favorite foundation right now. I only use like a couple of them. I'm pretty picky about foundation, but I think my favorite right now is the Fenty one. I have shade 300. I think it's too dark for me. I probably should have went 290. But what are you gonna do? My skin color changes every day because I spray tan and self tan, so it's like really hard to match to a foundation to wear every day. And every girl out there that self tans and spray tans, even tans in a bed, knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Use foundation first. This foundation, I feel like you have to use a lot of it to like get the look you're going for, but I don't really mind. Like, it looks good, so I'm just gonna use as much as I need to. So we're gonna do a lot, and you do have to work pretty fast with this because it does dry pretty fast. Yeah, but look, like, it's so flawless. And also, I got my skin dermaplaning the other day. It's like a procedure where they take off all of your dead skin. And I just got it done 2 days ago. So your makeup just looks, oh, I gotta stop touching my white shirt. Your makeup just looks better, like so much better after you get dermaplaning done. I wish I could get it done every day and have fresh makeup every day, fresh skin.
Cover my 5 head. Yeah, like, doesn't that look so good? Wow. Rihanna. Thank you, Rihanna. Like, what did we do before we had this foundation? I will say that I really like, where is it? I really like the Revlon Color Stay. Like, if you don't want to go to Sephora and buy a foundation, if you'd rather go to Ulta, Walmart, or something like that, the Revlon Color Stay. I have 4 shades of this. Like, I don't mess around. This is just thicker. Like, you can feel this on your skin more than you can feel the Fenty. The Fenty feels like your skin. But this is like a little thicker. It's like, okay, I'm wearing makeup. But it looks so good too. I wear that one all the time. Like, if I know I need to like look good and my skin needs to look good and it needs to last, that's the foundation I go for. I am gonna do some concealer. I think my favorite concealer right now is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have a couple shades of this, but I always end up using medium. I don't know, I'm just kind of over the whole super highlighted under eye. Like, I want something pretty close to my actual skin tone. I don't know, it just doesn't. Okay, on camera I look super highlighted, of course, but I swear, like, in person you wouldn't be like, oh, that girl has really light concealer on. I don't know, like, that look, it's just not, it was never appealing to me. Some people pull it off. Like, if you know who the Pearson twins are, they're like they were on Wags and they're Instagram girls. They pull that off so well. They wear like white under their eyes and it looks good. And I'm like, not me. I just don't like the look of it. It just, I like feel like my whole face feels less tan when it could only be like, you know what I mean? Makes sense? I like to let this sit for a second, like not blend it out right away, because it kind of like makes it dry down a little bit more, because this concealer is really like thick, but it's also watery. So I'm gonna do my cream contour at the same time. I think cream contouring is harder than powder contouring, but it looks more natural. So I have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour kit for years. This is like my 3rd one. Some of my friends have it. Some of them really like it. Some of them don't. I don't know. It's definitely a preference. Like, this is definitely a dry kit. Like, this, you will have to sometimes mix an oil in with it or something because it's pretty dry. But at the same time, like, if you have oily skin, you don't want something slick that will just slide right off your skin. Like, this will stick to your skin and stay on it. So I'm gonna use the 2 lighter of the shades. I'm gonna mix them, and I'm gonna start with my forehead because that's what I need to be. If you have a big forehead, girl, I got you, okay? Whoever, I got you. We're gonna literally put brown all over your big forehead, and I promise it helps. Like, I feel like if I do my makeup, I have to do this right here. And I think that, like, when your head is wider and your forehead's bigger and things like that, you don't want to put concealer the whole way up here, which is like what most makeup artists will tell you to do, because it's literally just going to widen your face even more and bring attention to it. And I'm trying
to conceal that forehead, put hair over it, everything, like, no other tricks. I have a big forehead forever.
So I'm gonna just put a little bit here. This is like harder to blend out, so I don't like to put a ton here. And I'm gonna do my jawline.
Chiseled. And I hate my chin. And then
Just makes you look a little poutier. I forgot to mention this. This is not a real beauty blender. I don't really like the Real Beauty blender. Ever since I tried this one, like, I don't really like the Real Technique one. I don't like any of the knockoffs, and since I tried this one is by L'Oreal. You can get it like Ulta, Walmart. It's like $8, and it is so soft, and it works better than the Real Techniques, works better than the Beauty Blender. I promise you, go out and buy this one. Like, if you don't have this sponge already, turn this video off and go get it, because it's the best. And I'm gonna start with my cream contour because that's darker. So, like, I want to get the darker out of the way first. Does that make sense?
I'm so aggressive with the way I blend it out. Like, sometimes you just have to be, you know? See, I feel so much better on my forehead already. That's all it takes. A little cream contour.
And like I said, I think cream contouring is harder. So, I mean, you can definitely start with powder contour. I can show you some products too that I'll use like to powder contour on top of this. It just looks more natural, like it looks like skin. This is the tricky part. Like if somebody has any suggestions on this, like someone teach me how. I don't like I can never blend this out the way I want it to be. I always try to blend upwards, does that make sense? So that it, because I don't want it to come into this area because I'm gonna like put some powder here to highlight it. So I try to keep it on my cheekbone and blend it up. See, if I was on Instagram Live right now, you guys could tell me, but it's okay. Gotta make big steps here, right? I want to know what other kind of videos everybody wants to see. Like, I'm so curious. I'm so open to do every type of video, like hauls, story times, anything. Because I have some good stories I could tell. I just want to know what people like want to see. If you guys just, I mean, I don't want to just do makeup. Like, I want to do makeup and hair and fashion and all of it. Alright, and then I'm going to use the other side of the Beauty Blender, like the pointy side, and blend out my concealer. Not my powders, my liquids are all on. I'm gonna do my powder next. I actually just bought a brand new Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which everybody also has, but it's because it is good. If you have oily skin, go buy this. At Sephora, I mean, the Sephora inside JCPenney's has like the smaller ones for $22 and the bigger one is $38. Like, this right here is $38, but it's worth it. I have used it since it came out and I haven't went to anything else since. I'm gonna just put a lot in here. I'll be careful though because it's expensive. And then I'm gonna use also the Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder. This is really good if you have like a deeper skin tone. This is good. I mean, for tan skin tones, it still kind of shows up a little bit yellow. But I like to mix it with the Laura powder so that I still have like a little bit of a more yellow base, but still like kind of translucent. I don't know. I just mix them. It's like a little concoction.
And I'm gonna use my same Beauty Blender. And we're gonna just put it in.
And then for the rest of my face, to set that, even though you really don't have to set this foundation, I still do. I'm going to use the BareMinerals BarePro Powder Foundation in the shade Pecan number 18. Is that focused? Ooh, I feel like a YouTuber. That's what they do. They put it in focus. Ah! And then I'm going to use this. This brush is really, really, really good. It's from their like Elite collection. It's from e.l.f. And you know what? I don't. Oh, 101. There we go. I was going to say I don't know the name, but. Okay, so I'm going to use this powder foundation and I'm just going to tap it on. And then at the same time, I'm going to wipe away underneath my eyes. Like I said, I don't like a super bright under eye.
So, this is helpful. I'm just going to use that all over.
My favorite part, bronzer. The only ones I still use are the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan. This one's orange. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, straight up, this is an orange bronzer. It pulls orange. But, like, if I mix it with this one, I can get away with it. This is the Real Techniques. Well, everything's, oh no. 100 brush. This is it's like a, I don't know, but I got it at Ulta. Okay, so I'm gonna use the butter bronzer. I have this in the darker of the shades. I hope they come out with more shades of this. I'm just gonna use this one today because I already have like cream contour on, and I'm just gonna go over the places that I put that cream contour on just to like reinforce it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use a lot since I did already cream contour. Just a little extra, something. And I always put it on my neck because I'm trying to look flawless.
I really like the Nars Super Orgasm. I've had this for 4 years, and wait till you see this. Look. Like, you're kidding me.
So we're gonna use this. My favorite blush. You honestly probably won't even be able to tell that I have blush on, but
Yeah, you probably can't even tell that I'm like putting this on right now, but it is pretty, I promise. It's a good one. The other drugstore one that I really like is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. This is another one that everybody on YouTube has, but it's because it's that good. Like, I 1000% suggest this blush too. Highlight. I'm gonna use my Morphe M501. And I'm gonna use the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And I'm gonna use the Master Chrome by FaceStudio Metallic Highlighter. There's only one shade of this, and it's 100 Molten Gold. It is the prettiest highlighter I have ever tried from the drugstore, ever.
I promise. I mean, I think it's really similar to like Champagne Pop and things like that, but like that kind of champagne gold color, but it's so, look at that! Ah, it's so pretty!
And I wet that brush too to like give it a little bit more. I don't know, ever since I started wetting a brush for highlight, there's like no going back. This is the this is the Y13. This is a highlighting brush, like that's what you use a fan brush for. And I'm gonna spray that with water and then just go over it.
I forgot to put it on my nose, so let's do that.
Next, I'm gonna do some eyebrows. I really like the NYX Microbrow pencil. I have mine in the shade Chocolate because my hair is like a warm brown. There's a bunch of shades. You can get it at Ulta, anything like that. And there's a spoolie on the end too, so you can just brush them out like normal. I will say that I have my eyebrows microbladed and I have them also powder browed, so I have like, and my eyebrows are also at the same time really naturally full. Like, I got the microblading done just for shape, to give me more shape and to give, like, to not have to, well, the microblading I got done to give me shape, and then the powder brow I got done so I don't have to fill them in. Like, there's no makeup on them right now yet at all. So I'm gonna put just a little tiny bit on. I don't need a lot. My eyebrows have been healed for months now. You do microblading and all that is like a process with eyebrows, and your eyebrows do have to heal. If there's like, if you guys would want a whole separate video on the things that I have done, like my eyebrows, my eyelashes, my lips, I have Botox, if like, and that's kind of like a medical thing too for headaches, but I will make a whole video on that. I am so open about that stuff. I talk about my hair too, and like a Brazilian blowout, and I get all this stuff done at Kelly Creations. I'm sure if you follow my Instagram, you know that place already, but yeah, I will totally make a video about that kind of stuff. Right, let's do some brows.
I'm just literally just gonna do the front of my brows because I don't need a lot. Like I said, oh my god, I already messed them up. Okay, I'm just gonna do them. And just a little something there. Okay, yeah,
let's do my nose contour. I always use this bronzer. Actually, I'm lying. I don't always use this bronzer. Sometimes I use my Kat Von D Shade Light palette. The best contour palette ever. This is better than Anastasia Beverly Hills. Better than all. Just buy this one. The powders are buttery. Like, they are. Look how much I love it. Like, can you tell? Right here. It's like the lightest and the coolest tone of them all for nose contour. And I use this Nars brush. I need to put something on my lips because I'm so, like, they're throwing me off because they're so light. So I'm going to use this. Look how sad this is. Natural. Every time I get a question like, oh my god, what lip color are you wearing? It's this. And this just looks like your lips. And then there's two lip glosses that I wear. This is probably my favorite. This is the Buxom lip plumping gloss in the shade Dolly. Can you see? Well, I told you the shade. And then this is the MAC. This is more recent. I got this more recently, and I'm like, I still really like it, but like the Buxom one more. This is Under the Sheets. It's a MAC lip gloss. This, I think, was limited edition when Nicki Minaj had her collection with MAC. But I'm gonna use, my favorite lip gloss I ever had was this MAC Mariah Carey collection. It was last Christmas. The only thing left is eyeshadow, and I am not skilled in the eyeshadow area. I don't really believe in like crazy, I think beautiful. I think eyeshadow is beautiful. I think that people that can do it in an artistic way, skill, like I commend you, but it's not for me. Like as long as I have my eyelash extensions on, I don't really care about eyeshadow. But I do like the Modern Renaissance palette. Everybody likes this palette. I don't blame everybody. It's good. I'm gonna use Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange, and Antique Bronze. I use all three. And I use a Morphe Y16.
And then I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna really put it all over my face, all over my lid, even up into the brow bone a little bit. I'm gonna just pack it on. And another trick I like to do, I'll take anything with a flat edge like this and just line it up right here. I always do this to my friends when I do eyeshadow, and they're like, wow, you know how to do eyeshadow? I'm like, no. It just makes it look clean if you use something with a flat edge like this.
There we go. I'm a pro. I'm just kidding, that really didn't make that much of a difference. Almost forgot. I always have to use Primavera. Is that how it's pronounced? I can't pronounce any of the names in this palette. And I'm gonna use like this tiny little brush from Profusion. It's a small eyeliner brush. Like, it's so tiny.
But I just will put this in my inner corner. Actually, we'll actually put a ton in the inner corner. Because this looks so pretty. In a picture, or in real life, or
alright. And there. So the last step of my makeup is to use setting spray, and I'm a little extra about my setting spray. I believe it makes the world of a difference. I love it. I always use these two. I've been using them for like 6 months now, and I don't use anything else. I use the MAC Fix Plus. This is just the baby size of it. I had the full size but right now, and I use this first, so I'm gonna just take a bath in it real fast. And then on a typical day, if I wasn't making a video, I would go get my blow dryer and blow dry my face, because it just like seals the makeup in a little bit better. So let's act like I just went and got my blow dryer, and we're just gonna, and then I'm gonna use Milani Make It Last. This is a good setting spray. You can get it at Walmart now.
I'm just gonna make it with it because
Alright, and that is the makeup look. Yeah, it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. It's what I do if I'm gonna go out. And please leave me a comment. Let me know how you liked it. Yeah, so I guess this is my first YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and okay, bye.